Hello everyone, my name is Robert Madigan, physical therapist, director of cardiopulmonary rehab at Surge Rehabilitation Nursing here in Middle Island. Today's video, I'm going to show you some techniques to help get rid of mucus. If you have mucus inside your lungs, you're feeling stuffed up, or if you just need to do some type of exercise to help clear mucus inside. People with COPD, pneumonia will find this very helpful and useful. So we're going to utilize a couple different techniques, a couple devices to help. Here at Surge, we kind of use it in progression, and it tends to work very well. So I'm going to share that with you guys today. So the first part of the exercises that we do to help, move mucus out of our lungs, we use deep breathing, so diaphragmatic breathing. So that's taking deep breaths in through your nose, allowing your chest and your stomach to expand, holding your breath, and then blowing out. We do that 5 to 10 times, and then we follow it with the use of the incentive spirometer 10 times. And after the incentive spirometer, we utilize our respiratory trainer 5 to 10 times to help kind of agitate the air inside the lungs. And then we do what we call huff coughing. So it's a series of exercises. We take our time with it, but we find that it works really well. So for diaphragmatic breathing, we're going to take a couple deep breaths in through our nose, hold our breath for about 2 seconds, then blow out. So I'm going to show you 2 of those. I'm going to show you 2 of the incentive spirometer, 2 of the respiratory trainer, and then I'm going to show you huff coughing. All right? So for diaphragmatic breathing, if you put your hand on your chest and your stomach, you're going to take a deep breath in. You want to feel your stomach expanding more than your chest. This way you know your diaphragm's coming down and bringing all air into your lungs. So take a deep breath in and blow out. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see better. You want to take a deep breath in. Tummy comes out more than the chest. I'm going to blow out. Good. We'll do that 10 times. The reason why we're doing diaphragmatic breathing is to kind of start the air getting into our lungs and start expanding our lung tissue. The next thing we usually follow with is the incentive spirometer. And we'll try to do that 10 times. If you need a reference or a refresher on how to utilize it, check out one of our videos. We went into it in more detail. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to just demonstrate 2 of them. We'll try to do 10 in a row, normally. So. If at any point during the diaphragmatic breathing or the incentive spirometer or any of the devices we're using, you feel the need to cough, make sure you cough. Don't hold it in. That's the whole point of why we're doing this. We want to move the secretion out. But if it's stubborn and not coming up, this is a series of exercises you can do to help loosen it. Before I do the respiratory trainer, I just want to add, staying hydrated, especially when you're congested or if you have a lot of secretions inside your lungs, is very, very important. If you are dehydrated or not drinking enough fluids, those secretions are going to be very sticky, be hard to move them. So it's important to drink enough fluids. It's really good to sip water throughout the entire day. You don't want to just guzzle water in the morning and that's it for the day. You're going to urinate most of it out. You want to stay hydrated throughout the entire day. And if you have chronic lung disease, it's really important to keep all that mucus really kind of wet and able to move. You don't want it to get sticky and dry. So with the respiratory trainer, we're going to do it normally 10 times. I'm just going to do it twice just for demonstration purposes. So on the 10th time, and if you're not able to do 10, if you can shoot for 5 at least, you want to do a huff cough after that. And I'll show you exactly how to do a huff cough once I do this. So we're going to do 2 deep breaths in and out. Inhale, long, slow. We're going to exhale forcefully. So after we do the respiratory trainer, we're going to do what's called huff coughing. It's not a hard cough. We're trying to move secretions up into our large airway. This way we can cough it out. By doing a huff cough, it's not as rough on your trachea. If you're coughing a lot or getting to a coughing fit, that's not what we want. We want you to be able to cough up the secretion and just the secretion and not get into a coughing fit, because then everything gets irritated and it can make it worse. So for the huff cough, after you take a deep breath in, you're going to make a huff sound. So you take a deep breath in, We're going to do that huff sound 3 times in a row. We'll do that 3 times, and then we're going to cough. So we're going to do it again. Deep breath in. I'm going to do it one more time. And then we're going to cough. When you're doing a huff cough, if you do a longer huff, it'll move secretions in the smaller airways. If you do a faster huff, it's going to move secretions in the larger airways quicker. So, for example, if I do very quick, or if I can do it slow, you may want to play around with it a little bit to try to help get the secretions out. And that's how we're utilizing huff coughing, the spirometer, and respiratory train to help remove some secretions from inside our lungs. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, please join us on our Better Breathers groups. You can find it in the description below or on our websites, and we welcome you to join us. Thank you very much.